Okay, everything seems to be working. Let's see. Okay, we'll wait for a few people. Wait for like 5 to 10 minutes. It's holiday season. I don't think we'll have that much traffic, but um, I just wanted to try this. I wanted to have some extra content on the channel, and I thought this would be nice. Hello, welcome. I don't know who we have here yet, but welcome. We're gonna be trying Toddle. And basically compare it to maybe Wiz, Webflow. Hmm. Trying to move my camera. Okay, I think my OBS is doing something weird because I cannot select or move my camera. I will just go with it, although it's gonna be annoying if we can't see the sidebar. All right. Okay, we have branches apparently. Mm. I'm just gonna create an app, start from scratch, see what's up. Okay, we have some templates, blank templates with a brat on there. Uh, Drizzle weather app. We have a wow dashboard. We have UI components, dashboard, jobs, and e-commerce. Okay, so not many templates. And these seem to be community templates. So if anyone wants to be early on this, I guess now is your time. You can create templates and become a template person. I think I'm gonna go probably with an empty one. And maybe recreate the advent of calendar we had with Webflow, but recreate it here. Oh. Right, let's see the onboarding. Discover tools. Get achievements for discovering tools in the editor. That's cool. We have some gamification. Test your app, enter into test mode, click the play icon in the bottom bar, or press T on your keyboard. Okay. Can add data, add variables, attributes, APIs, and more via the data panel. To see the panel, make sure no elements are selected. Okay, so if we click outside of the canvas, we can manage the data. Is the AI if something's not clear? Try asking already yes. Okay. Okay, seems like it's a personalized AI assistant. Good, cool. Oh, that is not the empty template I expected. All right, let's see what we have here. We have a div. Just delete this. Okay. Delete the second item from the top to clear this panel. Welcome. Complete 3 quests to get started with Toddle. Try test mode. Okay. I see. So this is our viewport, and we can scroll. Nice. Oh, I think I made it too big. Now I can't. Okay, I can. And we can also edit the height. Nice. All right, let's make it a bit more like this. So we've tried test mode. We can try T as well. Tutorials, build something. Okay, we're gonna skip the tutorials for now. Right, so if I want to edit something under this, do I have to go into preview and then scroll? I guess. Or maybe I can just keep increasing this. Auto fit. Oh, there we go. All right, so I mean, big difference from what I'm used to with other tools like Webflow or WeWeb is that you have a canvas like Figma. So it's much more like Figma where you have a free canvas, you can move around, zoom in, out, you can edit the height and the width of this container. And then we can select elements. We have the element tree, so this is not anything new. And I am curious what they do for the CSS. We have an SVG here with a path. So I wonder how this SVG was created. If it was, like, can I just copy an SVG and paste it into here? Or is this some kind of special way of creating SVGs? So I'm gonna create a different kind of arrow. Let's make like a downwards chevron arrow. So I made one in Figma. I'm gonna copy SVG. And let's see if I want to replace this with another icon. So I'm gonna try Control V. Can I here? Yeah. So you can copy paste SVG icons directly in here. Pretty cool. I don't see any classes or anything like this, so I am curious how they're handling styles. View changes. Preview. Is this published yet? It is published. Okay, so let's quickly check out how these are. Okay, so we have auto-generated classes, I guess, for each of them. We have IDs for each section at least. So 0, 0, 0 is the first element, 0, 0, 1. Now we have 5 digits, 0, 0, 1, 0. I see. Okay. I wonder if this is removed in production or if this stays. But okay, I guess this answers us questions about the classes. So for example, let's see how this card was made. Yeah, so it's on the class. Not the best thing, but I guess perfect CSS is not that important when you're building an app. You mostly just need to build the app, make sure that you have the freedom that you want and you have the speed. So I don't fully love that, but that's fine. What does this do? Gets me to a YouTube link. How to install. Okay, so it takes you to different links. Okay. Try to build some of these here. All right, so I'm gonna go back here. I think I'm just gonna delete the whole thing and want to see how intuitive this would be for someone who hasn't tried it before. So we start with a div and give it a moment because my cat is not very cooperative today. Say hi. Right. Okay, let me just quickly find my design for the advent calendar. All right, groundbreaking design. Okay, so we need to add a div. We need to repeat it 25 times. We need to be a button. And I guess we can reuse the database that we created in Xano to repeat the elements maybe. So I'm gonna actually start with the data layer. I'm gonna open Xano login. And oh, perfect. This is what I needed actually. Gotta copy this URL. So now Oh, this is where what page you are on. Path, query, language. Okay. You have metadata, head assets. You can you can add external sources here. That's nice. Okay, I guess we go to APIs. We have some demo APIs, templates. Okay. I want to check out what this template looks like. Oh, new to discovered API editor. Fetch data from any backend. That's exactly what we want to do. Access APIs in formulas. Formulas. So I guess that's where you manage the logic. Trigger APIs automatically or with actions. Okay. 10x easier with services. What is services? I see. So if I go here, click on Xano, base URL should be there. Let me just remove all of that. Oh, what is this? Ah, okay. Please check information above. What did I do? Access any data in the component. Combine nodes to create more complex logic. Look for the FX button. So let's function. What? Oh, why did this open? Oh, did I click this? Okay. Why can I not just set this as the base URL? Let me close this. What is going on here? Why is this being converted to like a formula? Let's check the docs. Xano, okay. To add select the Xano option from the list. You'll be asked to provide the base URL. So I can be found by selecting API. Yeah. That's what I did. Oh, you need the API in it. Okay. So API, and then we can remove the gifts. Does that work? Yes. Okay. So I guess now we added Xano. Cool. So instead of using this regular JSON API, let me delete this. We can select Xano now. Nice. And we can, it even auto-completes for us. So we don't have to go back and forth between Xano. That's cool. Immediately shows you what you get. That's very nice. It's good to know. Auto fetch, okay. If you enable the API will be called initially, and each time an argument changes, when disabled, you must call your API manually from an action trigger to trigger an API call. Autofetch can be enabled with a toggle or by returning a truthy value from the void. Okay, I think we're going to keep it on because we need this data to show our content. So we can auto-fetch it. And I'm guessing now we have the content available. So we have data, we have a list of items. Today is the 20th, so we should have 20 items. Yeah, cool. And let's see now how we can create elements based on that. Cat is being very nosy today. More than usual. Let's get through this. All right. So I guess I want some structure here. Can I do Command E? Nope. Can I do E? Okay, just E. I can add a div, a list, main, table. That's nice. Header, footer, section. All right. Layout. We have text. Okay, interesting. Up to H4. Media, image, video, audio, YouTube video. Okay, for embedded, I was wondering if they host videos. Do they host images? Form, label, input, button, select text area. Okay, so predefined components, that's nice. And other is style, script. Okay, so like embed and ordered list. Why is ordered list here? What is this list item? Interesting. And we have components, okay. I'm guessing this is an unordered list. And I'm just gonna put a div here. For this one, I just wanna set some padding. We're gonna do, let's see, padding. Can I do this? Okay, I cannot like grab it and pull it to increase the number. We're just going to 40 pixels. The div inside should have width 100%. And this, I guess, has flex. I don't really need flex here. Can we just do block? Text. Okay. Okay, so you don't have like the complete CSS that you have with the Webflow. You just have, I guess, the minimum things that you would need to build anything. Because I expected to just find like being able to set block. But here it seems like they're. What's up with you? So I guess you just work with flex. Okay. Let me set the top padding here to something like 80. I'm gonna add some text, or maybe H1. Call this advent of, and we'll add the Webflow logo next to it. Put this inside this div, and I can paste that. Nice. That is a really cool feature. Being able to just paste an SVG in. Okay, so we have flex. Let's do this. Let's do centered. Let's do gap. This is this gap. We do one rem. Okay. 1.5. Yeah. And it had a color by default. That's fine. I do want dark mode. But let me change the color of the text. All right, we have some tokens here. I wonder if these are predefined by some kind of template, or if they just exist within the project every time. Or maybe they're Tailwind? Is this Tailwind? I don't think so. But yeah, anyway, we'll do this. Cool. Hey. All right. We need another div in here. Let's do another div. And here's where I want to repeat the elements. So let me try to place a button here. Inside this button, I want some text. What is that? Oh, button text. I don't want that. Okay, this text should say 1 for now. It should be pretty big. Uh, hmm. Let's do, what is font size? X, no, much bigger. 4x large. Can we go bigger? 5x large? We'll go with this for now. Then let's do a background color. Uh, let's do one of these. A little bit darker, maybe. And let's also get a border. To all, color, color. Yeah, I think that's close enough to what we had. And then I want this to be like a grid, ideally. But I don't see an option here for a grid. So I guess we'll go with just flex. We'll do this. This for wrapping. Switch direction. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is wrapping. Wrap. Okay, we'll have to do with this. We have, well, let's do 5 items per row. So, where is my width? Here, fit content. Okay, now we want this to be about 20%, a bit less. Let's do 19. And we'll do this. I'll increase the padding here. Like that. This one is fine. And we want the height to be a bit larger. Let's do like, wait, what size is this text? 0. Okay. Let's do some margin here. It's kind of nice not having to think about classes, to be honest. But I would have, but I just hope that there's like the correct optimization. How do I manage the margin here? Size, layouts. Is there no margin or, wait, these are padding? Is there no margin? I guess we set the gap 40, more actually, 64. Okay, wait. Holding shift and going up or down. Instead of going up by 10, it goes by 8. I like that actually. That's cool. All right, so now I need a way to like repeat this, I guess. Let me see if it's something I can find in here. Here in style. Oh, packages. I see. You can install like npm packages through here. That's nice. That's actually very nice. That you have access to basically all the packages that people who code normally have, but you don't have to actually code. You can just use Toddle. Toddle websites. Okay. Um, all right. I'm gonna press plus and see if there's a way to repeat things. Is it the list? No, this is just a regular list. Okay. So this is where I might have to go to the docs, but let me check in here really quick. Let's see. Other. Show. Oh, repeat. There we go. So we can repeat items. We can click on this. Get data. Oh, there you go. So we're now repeating this 25 times. Now, do we have access to the data that we are repeating? I'm guessing we should, but let me quickly just do this. Yes. And like 1 rem. Ah, wait, what? Okay, let me reduce this. Okay. Okay, the gap is a bit weird here because I have set it to 1 rem and now it says auto because on the columns it's auto, but on the rows it's 1 rem. But I cannot see the one that's set on rows anymore. And if I change this to 2 rem, everything becomes 2 rem. Okay. So that's a bit weird. I feel like you should be able to see both because it is set to 2, but that's fine. Gonna make this a bit smaller. All right, so now I need a way to make sure that this says the correct number. I'm guessing here, value, the item, ID. Yes. Okay, that was actually pretty easy. I'm really impressed so far. Can I make this smaller? No. Okay, I can't control the height of this, but that's fine. Okay, so we have a pretty easy way to access the data. And I can, let's do control image. I'm gonna do a much more simplified version of what I had in Webflow just because it might be too much to do the whole thing. But let's see how far we can take it. Okay. Oh, why is this so large? Let me do 8%. Pretty good. Actually, I want this to be absolute. Bottom is 0. Actually, no, like minus 20%. 30. Okay, make sure this is overflow hidden, please. Here, overflow. Okay. And this should come from source, item, gift image, path. No. What was it? URL. There we go. There we go. They are loading now. Cool. So far, so good. All right, so I'm not gonna do the door opening that we had with the 3D transforms. I don't know if I can do this here. Apparently I can. maybe we'll do it after we do the basic logic. So I want to be able to click this to show the image. So I'm gonna set this to none by default. And now I want a way that when I click this, this image should be visible. So let's do here on click. We have discovered a new tool, the workflow. Are we not using the workflow editor already? Oh, okay. It's different than the one we had below. Update variables, call APIs, and much more. Okay. Chain actions to build a workflow. Use the switch icon to decide which actions to call. Bring your own actions. Okay. So when we click this element, let's see what we have. Local storage, session storage, copy to clipboard, delete, focus, go to URL, interval, log to console. Prevent default, save to local storage, save to session storage. Sets session cookies, share. Share what exactly? Sleep and oops, stop propagation. Okay. So I wonder, do we do variables in order to set things to visible or not? Classes. Show. Okay. Um, I guess we can use a class in order to do this. Okay. So let's say that this is not invisible by default. Let's do classes. And then. And now how do I set something to this class? Do I just maybe I just do this style. Display none. Okay, that works. I'm not sure if there's an easier way to do this, but that works. We'll go with that. So let's go back to events, click. So when this is clicked, I wanna select the image that is under this button and remove the class of hidden. Let's see if we can somehow do that. Do I go to actions maybe? Do I have to create an action for that? Formula workflows. Get back here, click. So I don't see anything here for other than data-driven stuff. So maybe we create an array with all the items and then we switch a property of the array. And then depending on the value of that, we show or hide this. Unless there's something nicer here. Oh, I see. Okay, so repeat key. Okay, so I guess what we do, we go to variables. Let's say gifts. Okay, so the initial value, we're gonna pull this from Xano. Can we pull from Xano? Apparently we can. Cannot. Okay, so just an array. It's gonna be an empty array. Yeah, empty array. Cool. And whenever this loads, I want to run something else. Oh. So I guess this is where we do actions. Unload. Okay, variable set gifts. Okay, we set gift. We get them from the gifts, data, and now we have them in here. I wonder what we can put between them though. Like if we can make this a bit simpler. I just want a simple array with the numbers and true or false. Entries, that's our object. Can I just map? Okay, I can map. Oh. What is happening? Okay. This is the array and then the object. So for each object, we want the ID. And we want, no, hold on, item. Let's see. So square root split sort by sum. Okay, so this is just recreating the item. How can I edit this item? Formula. Yes, object. Okay, this might be it. The key. Okay, so key. Yes, ID. Wait, so now I'm just returning an object that has only the ID and for some reason it's empty. Item ID. Okay, and then we have opened, and this should be can I not set this to, yeah, false? So by default, this would be false. So now we have ID and opened. Cool. Maybe let's call this is open. All right, we're getting somewhere. So on load, we set the gifts variable, done. Now let's go back to the button, events, click. On click, we will change the variable. Let's open this. Current targets. I guess I want gifts. But I want to select the specific one that is the one we have. So we'll do find. Okay, find ID. That's not how formula is supposed to work. But when you find something, you need to compare two things. And I need to compare the ID of the item with the ID of the list. Wait, is that actually working? Wait. So find that one. Okay, this will set the variable to only this, which is not what I want. I want to find that. What is going on? Index. No. Item. ID. I don't understand what is it comparing with. Because it is only finding the correct one, but I don't know what it's doing with it. But okay. Let's try this again. So we have this array. Maybe, wait, let me delete this whole thing. Start from the beginning. Yeah, delete that. Okay. So we have this gifts array. Let's go to item D. All right. So we're gonna get the gifts array, and I wanna somehow select a specific item from the array, change it, and then set the array back to what it was. So array Okay, I want to put things between them. Uh, okay, let's map through them. Actually, let's map through them. ID. Okay. This gives us the same thing, but here, object. All right. The ID will be equal. No. The ID will be equal to the item ID. So that will not change. And then the is open will be equal to item is open. Let's do if. Okay. I want to delete this one. Okay, so is open. Let's do if. Okay, so if the item ID, how do I create this formula? Equals the iterated item ID if condition true, then say true, boolean. Otherwise, it would be false. Cool. I think this is what we need. This was a bit more complicated than expected, but we eventually got it done. And now we need to somehow set the visibility of this thing to be dependent on the variables. So gifts, variables, gifts. Yes, we find where is open. Okay, I think that's all we need. No, wait. Okay, where item ID equals the repeated items ID. Then we return, we specifically want this. How do I get a specific thing here? Extract value from an object. Guess this. Get What do you mean path? Is open. Okay. Uh, that seems to be it. Let's see. So now let's press T. I click. There we go. That actually works. Oh, but uh it deletes the previous one. Also, we have a not great hover state. Just gonna go with this. Okay, so we managed to make this be visible whenever you click, but whenever you click a different one, it deletes the others. Close enough. Let's just quickly edit this. So let's see, events, click here. Okay, so here, if this condition is true, then we set to true. Else, I wonder if I can just remove the else. Like, oh, else, I guess whatever it already is. So, no, item is open. That should be the only change we need to make. Done. There we go. All right, just in time, a minute late, but we managed to make it. It's not loading the extra ones like that you should not be able to open yet. But it was fun trying Toddle, sorry. I really enjoyed it. I think it's pretty intuitive. I didn't really open its docs. I just read whatever tips they were giving me. I played around with the workflow, which is how I like to explore these tools. Just play around, build something, see if I can build it, see what I need extra to learn it. And this was a very positive experience. I think I'm gonna be testing out Toddle a bit more. Like now that I'm starting to get a hang of it after just 1 hour of using it, I think it has a lot of potential. To be honest, I did enjoy it more than Whist. I have tried WeWeb before a few years ago, and that was also quite intuitive, I would say. Although I did have to watch a bunch of videos and read the docs. So Total might be the more intuitive tool, although I think the workflows that WeWeb had were a bit nicer. But that's it for me today. If you're watching on YouTube the replay, thank you for watching. If you are live, thank you for being here. And yeah, we'll see you again next week. Bye bye.